Hey everybody, this is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe, leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And this is my Remember Them Monday, April 21st, 2025, Pope Francis edition. This is breaking news right now. Although it's been breaking news all day, but it's pretty much breaking news from us here at DCN Presents Power Players right now. I'm a little speechless because it's the first time I ever did a eulogy on the Pope. So hope God can give me the words and the wisdom on how we're gonna bless this little eulogy tonight from DCN Networks Presents Power Players. So for those who are into the show, I will say this brief right now. We're at 959 subscribers. We need 1,000 subscribers or more. So let's get on to the topic right now with this breaking news from my side of the world on Pope Francis, which we're about to start right now. As soon as I pull the picture up. What's a good picture? Uh, you know, let's start with this picture right here. It is, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Pope Francis. It's a little sad right now because we just had Easter yesterday, and the last time we actually heard from the Pope was yesterday in his home in France, in Vatican City, in the great Cathedral of St. Petersburg. Uh, you know, this is an amazing guy. This is an amazing man. All right. At the age of 88 years old, he still did what he does best. And what can I say about the Pope in my own, personal words? One, he loved the people. And what I mean by the people, not just the people in France, but from people all around the world, from all walks of life. He loved the people. He loved his religion. He loved his faith. More importantly, most of all, he loved God, which I'm doing that right now. He is in love with his belief and strength and prayer and humbleness towards God. And I know that was a big responsibility for him because he has been through a lot. Even during, you know, a month and a half away from um, from two, what you call that? He had pneumonia twice. That's what I was trying to say. And yet, even though he was still sick after having pneumonia, he still continued doing his services with the Lord and the people who love him, the people who care for him. This is a guy that really took faith in his own way of life, which I think everybody should. And this is one of the pictures of how I want to remember him. And I think it's a good, beautiful, angelic picture of him looking up at the sky, looking at St. Petersburg in France in the Vatican City, and he just has a pleasant smile on his face. All right. I have another picture I want to show you how I felt about him. And this is that to be one of my favorites. Now, you know the Pope ain't the Pope if he ain't in his Pope-mobile. And as you can see, I think that's the most coolest ride of all. He can stand inside the Pope-mobile, wave his hands, look among the thousands, if not the millions of people around him. I like when they show some footage of him just blessing everybody in the crowd, and he grabbing babies and, blessing them and kissing them on the forehead and all that. I think that was cool. The Pope Mobile is cool because you got a driver, and then he's standing like in this dome, the way it's shaped and the way it's designed for him to stand, and he's just waving, shaking hands, blessing the crowd, uh, sharing the word. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Excuse me for a second. I didn't went to work today, so I earned that bill, and I think that's the coolest thing. All right, and I do like this picture. This has to be one of my favorite pictures so far. I have another picture of him, which I think is cool, and this looks amazing. Which I'm gonna pull this up right now. And by the way, just to let you guys know, I got some of these pictures from Yahoo and a couple from Google, same thing. And that is St. Petersburg Square. It's not live, but that's if I blow it up. This is how St. Petersburg Square in the Vatican City in France look like. This thing is huge. This thing is like as big as maybe like 2 or 3 football fields. It's that big. It's that huge. And as you can see, there are over millions of people inside the square. All right, this is where he give out his blessings. This is where he give out his speeches. This is where he share the word with the world. And never been to France, but I will say one thing: if I ever somehow be blessed one day where God bless me a fortune to be rich, when that day ever comes, I'm not gonna press my luck, but if it does, I wouldn't mind going to France to see his world. But yeah, that is St. Petersburg Square Cathedral in the Vatican City right now, where he pretty much speaks his mind. Speaking of speaking his mind, I got another picture. Here we go, right here. This is another one with him just, I'll blow it up a little bit. This is him, you know, with his, you know, with the people that's helping him, with you know, his, what's the word I'm looking for? His, I wouldn't say disciples, but his congregation, so to speak. I think that sounds a little bit better. And they making sure he's reading the scripts. They making sure he's comfortable. They're making sure that everybody can hear him. And making sure that he is well needed on what he needs to say. And I think that's good. So in this case, I will say his congregation. Making sure he got everything right. So, you got a guy adjusting the mic, you got a guy that's reading the script, you got another guy that's making sure he gets all his information that's been fed to him so he can spread the word out to the people. So I had to get this picture right here. But the next picture I want everybody to see right now. And this was on Easter. Okay, I forgot this guy's name. I think his name is J.D. Vance, I think, and if I'm mistaken, I apologize. But I saw this on the news where he was sitting down with the Pope and everybody was in the room and he was talking about Easter, and then the Pope blessed this guy, with some gifts, some chocolate Easter eggs, some uh, think that was cool to get gifts from the Pope on Easter. That's huge. I saw it on the news. He was giving away again Easter eggs, all kinds of stuff. That's a rare occasion. Seeing the Pope is one thing, but getting gifts from him, that's I ain't gonna lie. That's a majestic honor. That is a well humble, majestic, graceful honor to even receive that. I mean, I never met the Pope, but even if I did, just seeing his face, I take it as a gift. I take it as a blessing. Okay, and I think I got a couple other pictures, which I'm about to bring out right now. Uh, this one right here, this hurted me the most, and I want to get this out. Pope Francis dies, an era of compassion ends. He was born in 1936 to 2005, and as you can see behind him is St. Petersburg Cathedral, and even in that picture, he has an amazing smile on his face. Okay, and I got one final other picture of him, and if I want to remember him, I would love to remember him like this, but I think I would love to remember him like this even better. That's him, with a little grin on his face. He just looks. That's the best word I can describe that grin. He looks. Actually, I got two words. He looks confident and peaceful. He has a very peaceful grin. And right now, to live the age of 88 years old, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. You know, he didn't live a good life. He didn't live a happy life. He didn't, yes, I'm bringing that up right now. He didn't live a good life. He didn't live a happy life. He didn't live an adventurous life. The way I see him, like I see anybody else, that's our loved ones in the world. He lived what I'm trying to live right now at my age. He lived a miraculous, incredible, adventurous, kindful, humble, respectful, blessed life. You know, and I say it right now, a blessed life is the best life. I think I would want that for myself. And again, shout out goes out to Jonathan Ware, aka Smokey. Shout out goes out to Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince U Yeet. So here from DCN Networks presents Power Players. I want to give my love, my honor. They know they ain't. Thank you. They ain't that stupid. They can't be that stupid right now. But again, I appreciate it. So, from all of us here from DCN Networks presents Power Players, for the next few moments, this is exactly that I want everybody to do right now in honor and remembrance and deliverance for what this man has done for his great nation and around the world. I want everybody to put their hands in a form of prayer. Close your eyes. Bow your head down. Mouth shut. And then for the next few moments of silence, let's pay honor, tribute, love, respect, and acknowledgement as well as appreciation to Pope Francis. And that begins right now. Thank you. That's all I ask. That's all I ever wanted. And please leave in the comments and tell me, how did Pope Francis put a blessing on your life? How did he respect your life? How did he give guidance and deliverance in your life? How did he acknowledge your life? Better yet, how did he become an appreciation in your life? And I want to give shout outs right now to his family, to his friends, to the billions. I didn't say millions. I don't think y'all heard me. To the billions of fans around the world who admire and love and show homage and respect to this man, including myself. Pope Francis, we love you. We miss you. There can never ever can be another one like you. That's not just real talk. That's real truth. Straight up. And I know right now as we speak, I already know in the bottom of my heart, I know him and the Lord got a lot to talk about. And I'm pretty sure it's so much they got to share with each other. So again, he lived what I'm trying to live, and what and everybody else should be trying to live, a blessed life. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. A blessed life is the best life, and I tell the world, he loved his people, he loved his faith, he really have a very strong bond and love with God. And you want to know what? I got to respect that. I got to honor that. I have to appreciate that. So leave in the comments and let me know, how did Pope Francis put a huge impact on your life? And when I see him, I'm like 88 years old. I say this on all my eulogies. Nothing but God. Nothing but the power of the Lord. You know, there's an old saying, salvation is blessed for those who praise the Lord. And believe me, that's exactly what he did. You know, not only did he praise the Lord, I mean, it was his mission to feel the fact that he should love the Lord just as much as he loved the people of children of God. You know, he felt that in his mission, and he felt that in his heart. You know, he walked with God on all his successful things around the world. So again, Pope Francis, especially to his family, especially to the people who love them, especially to, everybody that just worship him, knowing how his faith and guidance on how much his mission towards spreading the world and being close to God, I gotta love and respect that in that man. I really do. So we're gonna end this show right now. Please, again, leave in comments. Tell me how this incredible human being of a man put inspiration, positivity, guidance, not only in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit, but just be a part of everything. Straight up. My little robot buddy, you can go on. You've done your job. And keep in mind, this show will be posted on Facebook. Now, as far as when I'm coming back from my hiatus, it's April now, I should be back and bring back all my shows already in progress. I will be returning back between now and no later than June. Just to let everybody know. We need more subscribers. But for tonight, it's not about DCM presents Power Players. It's not about what I've done, what anybody else done. For tonight only, it's about that man, Pope Francis. And just want to say we love you, man. Always have, always will. Whether if it's in this life or the afterlife, you still love. And I'll say it again. I'm sure you and the Lord got a lot to talk about in good and positive ways. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a blessed life, or should I say the blessed afterlife. Continue doing God's work. Straight up. And that's it. And I'm about to end my show. It's Darnell Crittenden from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Public service announcement to Chicago, to the world. Put those guns down. And last but not least, to Pope Francis, you will always be a treasure to the world, to your people, to your faith. Most important thing of all, you definitely gonna be a treasure to God. And thank you, and we love you. I'm out of here. You guys take care of yourself. Most important thing of all, stay blessed with the Lord. I'm out of here. Peace.